Oh,
You in Vegas?
come on. Let that beat drop, son.
Oh, the beat drop, baby. The beat drop. Now it's your time. It's your time.
Oh, well, welcome everybody to episode 2 of the lovely and beautiful and talented Christian Bradford, at lack of a better term, and my shitty co-host. Here he is. What jersey do you have on? Nick Boetti, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Boetti.
We got a big game this weekend at the Florida State Deion Sanders.
Are you guys? Is the school too poor to put Florida State on the front, for God's sakes? I mean, what the fuck is that?
No.
Nobody even knows who that team is.
No. This isn't the Cowboys. This isn't Jerry's world. We got to throw his fucking name on everything, all right? People know us. We'll be just fine. Neon Deion, prime time.
Oh my God, man! His mugshot is one of the best photos of all time.
Did you see him on the celebrity $100,000 pyramid or whatever? He was awful. He was awful. He had to guess Tiffany's. It was like jewelry. And the guy was like, breakfast at. And he was bad. He was like, pass. He couldn't get any of it. It was awesome. I'll send you the video. He embarrassed himself, though.
You know what he could do well, though, is cover fucking people and fight. He was a good fighter.
He was a good fighter. He was great rapper, great music video. And also, only he could high step from the 35-yard line on a pick six.
A
lot of that.
Music video. But let's get right to it. Huh?
Last week. As you can expect, week in and week out all year, I'll have the better numbers gambling-wise. I went 3-1. Christian went 3-2. So, C-Bones, defend yourself.
Was that your house phone again, like normal, or did No actually get the cutoff?
That was my alarm.
No, okay. Do you want me to defend myself?
Yeah, defend yourself. I mean, you got beat week 1. I went 3-1. You went 3-2. What do you got?
I mean, I didn't necessarily get beat. I'll take a 3-2 record every single week. If I have a 3-2 record every week,
making money.
Daddy's gonna be back.
Making money.
I'm making money. I'm a winning gambler at that point. You know what? I took some hard losses. I feel like I picked some better games this week. But I mean, I actually took the Titans on our show last week, and on game day I reversed myself and I took the Vikings. Dude, I was really wrong about this Bills team, wasn't I?
I mean, week 1 did not look good for them at all, but it's only week 1. Sammy Watkins didn't play. The offense looked fucking terrible. I think they're missing. What's that guy? Marcel Darius didn't play. So it wasn't their full squad. Rex Ryan, I heard, gave an incredible speech to the squad. A lot of motherfuckers he dropped motherfucker like 12 times. And he said, if we don't fucking play better, I'm the fucking first one who's going to go. He said, so unless you want to see me on the fucking street, play better. Basically what he said.
Wow.
Yeah, pretty powerful message.
So I mean, not a lot to really talk about other than the fact that Titans one is kind of the only one that really sticks out to me. Is one that I went the other way on game day. I'm sorry I didn't tell you guys beforehand.
That's all right. I think the big surprise for me was how the Panthers somehow didn't win on Thursday Night Football. I know they missed the kick, but I don't think it ever should have been that close. They were up 17-7. I was counting my money. I already had it spent. I bought my third Ferrari and everything, and then motherfuckers couldn't hold the lead. They looked terrible in the second half. So, yeah, that was tough. Even if they made the kick, I still wouldn't have covered. So I didn't really care. At that point, I wanted them to lose.
What a great way to start fucking NFL, though, man. They were in Cam. They were ear-holing him. They were ear-holing him back. It was fucking awesome. And he got up, and he was talking some shit. I'm all aboard the Cam train. I fucking love that dude. He's the man.
I like Cam Newton. He's not like my favorite player or anything. Obviously, Victor Cruz, Odell Beckham, Eli Manning take those slots. But I was impressed that he hasn't been bitching about it. Because after the way he lost the Super Bowl last year, you figured after a game like that, taking those shots to the head, he's probably going to bitch about it for a while. But he's like, I don't want to make a big deal about it. I want to move on, and let's go.
Well, speaking of moving on, shall we? I mean, So you won the first week. I'll probably win the second week. This is the time where I think we should always, every single week, give a Thursday night prediction, kind of like what we did last week. This week, it's not really that exciting. It's Jets-Bills. A divisional game. You're a big New Yorker. What's the feel like up there?
It's going to be a super close game. I like the Jets. I just can't see the Jets being 0-2. They look good week one, I thought, for the most part. Against the Bills team, it didn't look very good week one. Still not at 100%. You figure this is going to be, if someone's hits the first team to hit 20 will win, but neither one of them might hit 20. So I go Jets. I think they're laying 1.5, 2 points. So I'll take the Jets minus the points, win by a field goal.
I feel like the under is, I know it's September, but I feel like the under is Locktober. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's always Locktober with you and the underdog. Every time I take an over, you're going the under. Every damn time. But no, I mean, the only problem with that is, man, it's like you can't see Tyrod Taylor throwing a pick six or fucking Ryan Fitzpatrick throwing a pick six. All of a sudden, it's 41. You sweated out that under in that Panthers-Broncos game.
Oh my God, dude! You should have seen me. I was having a Rocky Mountain high over there, and everything was getting all blurry and crazy, man.
Hey, that'll be you in about fucking 3 hours once you hit Caesars. Yeah, so I think careful with you love your unders. Just be careful with your unders. And then
I didn't give a prediction. 17-16 Bills, by the way. I'm still riding that Bills train. One more week, baby. Rex Ryan, you fucked me again.
That's it.
I'm going to fucking cut off every one of your wife's toes so you can't suck on him, motherfucker.
He'll be fucking miserable. I do got to give a quick shout out to Rex for removing his lap band in solidarity with his brother.
Dude, what a fucking shit show that organization.
That whole family. So our Survivor dilemma. Panthers or Ravens Survivor?
So for all of you fans out there, at least one person that watches this, LC, Survivor is whenever you pick a team and you pick them to win for that week, and then you can't pick them again. There's 1,500 motherfuckers in this thing, so $150,000 at stake. A lot of cash money. We never really make it very far, but goddamn, do we have a good time doing it.
We do, and we're stuck right now. I want to go Panthers. The rest of the group wants to go Ravens. I'm going to end up giving in and going with the Ravens as they're playing the Browns, and I think the Browns suck too. I just don't want to get stuck being that guy that tries to save all the good teams for the end and then loses on a fucking, mediocre team I could have just not picked that week. So, I mean, we'll see what happens next week. We're going Ravens.
Yeah, let's go Ravens. I don't know. We'll never take the Ravens again this year. The Browns looked inept. They looked like the worst team in the league. And the second, or maybe the second worst team behind the fucking LA Rams because they're. Yeah, thank you, St. Louis, for your gift of the Rams. For God's sakes, you can have them back. We don't want them anymore.
Case fucking. Now you're speaking for the city of Los Angeles. All of a sudden, you've been there for fucking 25 minutes, and now you said we don't even want you. Go back. There already. Yeah, they're terrible, but it's week one, man. Week one. Remember last year, week one? I don't really remember, but I know a lot of crazy shit happened. So, week two, they lost.
You lost $3,000. You probably lost your fucking anal virginity. For God's sakes.
Fucking Baylor minus 35.5, and they win fucking 42-7. Fuck me running. Okay, so we got past that. Let's talk.
Yeah, speaking of Baylor
bets this week and how I'm gonna whoop your ass 2 weeks in a row.
Well, speaking of Baylor, I faded Rice with Army. Yeah, that's how you know we're degenerates. I'm betting on Army last Saturday, and they covered for me. So I'm going to go against Rice again and take Baylor minus 31 this week.
I'm actually
it's a Friday game.
Shocked I didn't get a phone call saying, Boetti, I'm going to need you to ride Rice with me, big guy. Shocked.
What is that, Rice? Army.
Either way, Rice, Army, whenever you take a long shot like that, that's always when you need a little bit of faith. You need your boy to hop on the train with you.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be fading Rice all year long, baby. All year. I took him out of my diet. I took it all out of my diet.
Gluten-free.
I'm allergic to
so you want to do your picks first? Do we alternate? How do you want to do this?
Did you give actually, let's just do our college picks. Do you have any other college games that you like this week?
I like Michigan State at Notre Dame, getting 7.5. I like Florida State laying less than a field goal at Louisville. The over was at 65.5 last time I checked, and that's a little too rich for my blood. So I'm going to leave the over alone. But I do think it'll be a shootout. But that quarterback on Louisville is a freak. And then I'm taking Alabama laying 11 at Ole Miss. They lost 2 years in a row. They won't lose 3. So I think we'll be good there too. What about you? What do you got for your college picks? Do we have technical difficulties again with Christian? I think we do. So I'm just going to run through his picks real quick. He likes Baylor -31 at Rice. He likes Michigan State because I talked him into it basically. Taught him everything he knows. Michigan State getting 7.5 at Notre Dame. My phone's ringing. Hey, what's up, C-Bones?
What the fuck happened?
I don't know, man, but you're still on here. I just told him the other 2 college picks. Why don't you go through your NFL picks this week?
Sure. Why don't you send me another goddamn invite? Where's our producer at? We need some producing.
We need the producer here. Hold on, let me get another invite sent out to you. All right, here we go. So this is now 2 weeks in a row, folks, that Christian just can't quite cut the mustard. I mean, this isn't an hour HBO special here, big guy. We're asking you for fucking 15 minutes of not fucking up.
I can't guarantee anything.
Nope, you can't. All right, invite sent. Oh man, this guy, he makes it a good fucking time. That's for sure. I'm hanging up. All right, so he should be joining us momentarily. This is an everyday situation with this kid. He can barely get dressed in the morning. Oh man. All right, so we'll go over a couple of his my bonus teas this week. So my bonus teas is going to be the Giants, the over. So the Giants over will be 46.5, tees down from 52.5. And I like the Giants plus 1.5, which is tees from them minus 4.5. So that's my bonus tees this week. And I did hit my bonus tees last week, just so you know. It was the Packers and it was the under in the Texans game. So both those hit as well. So, a pretty good game. And we had a couple things to watch last week. Number 1 was the Yankees playing the Rays, trying to stay in the race. Did a phenomenal job at that, might I add. They took 3 out of 4. Just said they had to get at least 3 out of 4. So they now sit 2 games back of the division and 2 games back of the wild card. So, and C-Bones' was the Red Sox taking on the Blue Jays over the weekend. The Red Sox, I think they did the same thing. They took 3 out of 4. And now the Red Sox are in first place in the division. And they lead by 2 games over the Yankees, 1.5 games over the Orioles. So let's move on to my classless hack of the week. Josh Norman. Dude claims he's the best cover corner in the league. Plays on a team that plays a lot of man. They play a lot of cover 1. And he doesn't guard Antonio Brown. First fucking week. Embarrassing. Antonio Brown crushed him. I think he had 8 for 126, 2 TDs. I think Rashad Breeland probably, I give him credit for going to practice this week after that performance. He got embarrassed. And then my shout-out. Shout-out goes to my boy Larry Fitzgerald. I mean, he's been the best player on that fucking team since he was drafted. They've been some pretty good teams. They never seem to get him all the way. Oh, man, he's calling me again. He can't quite get it. What's up, big dog?
Waiting on you, son.
I sent you your invite, baby. I'm still over here just recording. I went through my classless hack of the week. I threw that guy in there. I was doing my shout out to Larry Fitzgerald right before I was interrupted.
Wow.
Did you get that? All right, then you got that invite. So as I was saying, Larry Fitzgerald, huge week. Drafted as my number 2 receiver in one of our fantasy leagues. I got called out for it. That just goes to show how smart I am. There he is. He's back.
I think this wasn't my fault. I think a fucking pirate came into Treasure Island and stole all the goddamn Wi-Fi just now, huh?
By
What do
the
you
way, guys, he's staying at Treasure Island, which is like the farthest fucking hotel on the strip. I mean, the guy's crushing it out in LA, but when he goes to Vegas, he can't ball out. I don't see what the problem is, C-Bones.
Oh, are you kidding me? I'm gonna get a marker tonight, and I'm gonna turn it into fucking $100,000.
Flip it up, baby. Flip that marker.
7.
Yeah. All right, so you got to do your NFL picks. Catch us up.
Yeah, I mean, I got all kinds of good shit going on this weekend as far as picks, not picks, who to pick, who not to
Well,
pick.
we know not to pick who you're picking.
I'm gonna ride that Saints shitty defense again and take the over on the Giants and Saints game. I think last year they combined for about 105 fucking points.
If I remember correctly, it was 52-49 that the Giants lost that game. Absolutely crushing loss for me.
So I think I would probably take the over, even if it was 56. I would probably still take the over.
Well, it's probably going to get close to that. Like, it's 52.5 right now, and I'm sure people are going to remember it until it gets to around 55.
Dude, so Tyrann Mathieu out this week, which I don't know. I feel like that Cards team, they did not look very impressive against the Pats. They couldn't, I don't know what it is about Carson Palmer, man, but there's something up with him, man. Like, he's getting up there in age. Matthews hurt.
I don't know if that's the problem. I think the problem was that bomb they gave up to Chris Hogan on that blown coverage. They got a third-round rookie cornerback playing, and apparently Garoppolo just picked on him the whole game. So I think it's more the defense, and you're right. If the Honey Badger's out, that's big trouble for them because the strength of that their secondary. They're like 5 or 6 D-backs deep. So
yeah, so I like the Bucks plus 6.5. Kind of like the over there, but I won't make it an official pick here. Also like the over in the Raiders-Falcons game. Raiders defense was also looking pretty thin last week, and I feel like Matty Ice can move the ball around a little bit.
And Julio didn't even have a huge game last week. I think he only had maybe 70 or 80 yards receiving and a touchdown, but he was having a slow start. So
I think we're looking at a 31-24 kind of game over there. And then did you give your bonus tease? Who do you like this week?
I gave him a bonus tease too because I did some filler while you were getting your hair done back there.
Oh, are you kidding me? I had to put the toupee in, man.
Goldilocks. That's it. That's it. Jesus Christ.
I like the Seahawks plus 2.5 in my beautiful, beautiful town of LA. And Pats at a half versus Miami. The Fins.
You don't like to tease the same game, huh?
What you talking about, Willis? What do you mean the same game? Nah, man, I can't put all my eggs in the basket like that.
I might put another fucking tease in and take the Seahawks plus 2.5 and the under in that game because I don't think LA is going to do too much scoring after fucking Case Keenum. Looks like you playing quarterback out there, for God's sakes.
I'd looked way better than that. I'd have looked way better than that. Did you get some baseball or no?
I talked about the Red Sox, talked about the Yankees. I didn't talk about upcoming stuff, though.
Well, tonight we have Rangers-Astros. It's probably going on now, to be quite honest. We got Red Sox-Yanks this weekend. We also got Cards-Giants. Great weekend for sports, man. We got college football out the ass. My alma mater can actually put their fucking name back on the college football map.
Didn't put that one down, but that's an official pick for me. I'm going to add that in. I'm taking Ohio State, laying anything less than, 60. I don't care if they're playing at Oklahoma. I don't care if they're playing in the dean's office at Oklahoma. They're going to fucking whoop your ass this week. Couldn't beat Houston. You ain't beating fucking Urban Meyer. That's for damn sure.
We're at home, baby, and in Nompton, shit gets wild. You've been there? Come on, talk to me. Talk to me.
Come on. It's a great place to see a game. I love the fucking Sooner wagon coming out with the fucking horses and the Boomer Sooner chant. It's fucking awesome. All that I love. But I don't think that that's going to affect an Urban Meyer coach team too much.
Well, last time we played Urban Meyer, he beat us in the championship, so.
Really bad. That was Tebow, wasn't it?
Oh, it wasn't really bad. Got beat by like a play or two. We got stopped on the fucking goal line twice.
Got embarrassed. That might not be the worst way to lose.
DeMarco couldn't punch it in, but yet he can punch it in everywhere else.
Oh, man. You set me up. You know what? We're going to leave that right there.
Yeah.
We got Red Sox, Yankees this weekend. Yankees are within striking distance of the division. All of a sudden, we get a sweep.
All of a sudden, if we win our last 22 games, we got a chance. Bones, we got this.
Take it easy. Take it easy. I'm saying it's possible. It's possible. And Cards Giants.
Oh, okay. Before I let you go, because this has ran really long after all my dilemmas that I've had over here.
Mm-hmm.
I got a bet for us.
Okay.
You.
Okay.
We tried to make a trade today, but somebody held pretty pat on a guy that is very much so underperformed in week number 1. And his name is Martellus.
You're talking about Martellus Bennett. Okay, listen. The real root of the problem with the trade is this. Rashad Jennings is going to have a great year. I'm not going to trade him for a tight end like Jason Witten when I could easily get another tight end off waivers later in the year.
Did you see how many targets? He had 14 targets. It's going to be
I know he did. And he's a great security blanket for them. Don't get me wrong. I know. I think I had Witten last year in one of my teams. I like Witten. I just don't see giving up a starting running back for Jason Witten as a good. I mean, I have some depth too. I mean, I got Crowell, I got Blunt, I got a bunch of other running backs too on my bench. But Devontae Freeman scared me a little bit, so I want to make sure I have a backup for him. Gurley scared me a little bit because Jesus Christ, they had 8 in the box, and they just swamped him the entire time. So I'm gonna hold on to Jennings.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead, make your bet. Make your bet here. What do we got?
Martellus Bennett this week, over under 50 yards. Loser, 25 push-ups on air.
This week.
This week, 50 yards.
Okay. See, that's fucked up because now you're putting me on the spot. You know I'm not going to say no. So he has to get 50 yards. Who are they playing?
They are home against the Dolphins. So
give me that. I'll take it.
Take it.
Over. So wait, we're doing over 50.5 or over 49.5?
Over 50.5.
Oh, that's
I don't care. 49.5. I don't give a shit.
49.5. Deal.
49.5. Loser does 25 consecutive push-ups next week. And if you can't do 25, you got to start over.
You want me to do them one-handed or two-handed?
I might do them on my back.
Yeah, I was going to say, I might go to Vegas and have a cocktail wager with Lane on my back as I do all 25. That's cake. That's cake. Done.
Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, cool. We got a good bet going out there. You gave your classless hack of the week. Mine's obviously Terrence Williams because that's exactly how the Cowboys are supposed to lose.
I don't know, man. I don't think you guys lost because of him, but obviously as a Cowboys fan, you would make that judgment.
But anyway, this has been great, boys. I don't really give a shit. What else? I'm itching to get to the tables. I'm itching.
You gonna play craps first or blackjack?
I'm going to play poker first. Then I'll have a couple of drinks. Maybe squeeze on the old craps table and try to make $1 million or $2 million.
Well, obviously, throw down, throw 100 on black for your boy. Double up real quick. Take it to the poker table.
You know I like that because it's blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
The blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
Mm-hmm. Oh.